How's it going, everybody? Rybread here today, and we're going to be continuing our Yankees franchise mode. So I was reading through a couple of the comments, and some of you said to just give up and just go ahead and get rid of all of our players that are older and don't necessarily want to, be losing right now, and play the players that want to be starting that are prospects. So guys like I already did a couple swaps in here. Guys like Aaron Judge. And Michael Conforto, start them and bench guys like Gardner, and I did also bench Gregorius for where he is, Gleyber Torres. So I also called up Clint Frazier in preparation for a couple trades I'm going to make. So essentially, the only spot that we really need to work on, because if you go ahead and look at the players here, I mean, our starting rotation is fine. We have this is relief. Here we go. Starting pitchers are fine. Anyone that has potential and wants to be playing is playing. Tom Green does not necessarily want to be playing. You can tell because they usually have a player morale if they want to be playing. Because I've seen some players down in the minor. Oh my God, our catchers are freezing. But we have some players down in the minors who want to be playing but aren't necessarily playing right now. Jorge Mateo. So let's see. Does he have? Yeah, he's got player morale. He wants to be in the platoon, but we have Starlin Castro ahead of him. So I think I might hold on to Castro. I don't know how much longer his contract is for. But I think I might wait a little bit on Mateo and then go ahead and leave Castro in there, just because I don't feel like Mateo's quite ready to start yet. Actually, can he play third, or can Starlin Castro? No, they can both play shortstop. I wonder if Gleyber Torres, he can play second, so that doesn't solve our issue unless no, he can play third, but I don't think he's growing down there, so I'm going to leave him down there. Anyway, this rambling is basically all to tell you guys that I'm going to play the players that have potential and kind of just go through the rest of the season here in hopes that we don't do too poorly. If we do, hopefully our guys get good growth and we're ready for the next season because I think season 3 is the season we're going to go all out for the World Series. So there were a couple trades I wanted to make. I went ahead and scouted a few of these out beforehand. So let's see here. Our first on the chopping block is Ellsbury, and then let's see, relief pitcher Tony Sipp, and a potential center fielder, Diego Ibarra. I know, guys, it looks bad, but I mean, we've got plenty of potential out here in center field. I mean, Clint Frazier's going to be starting. I'm sure Blake Rutherford will be up in just a few years. And then we have Bryant Butler, who's basically the same as Diego Ibarra. And we're going to go ahead and trade them to the Tigers for a starting pitcher in Matt Manning, who's 20 here. He's got beat potential. He's a pretty cheap option. And then relief pitcher Bruce Rendon. Now, I'm acquiring him because he's in the final year of his trade, and he can just beef up that bullpen for us so we can maybe, so the bullpen won't necessarily be the issue. Offer the trade, and there we go. That one went through. And then the next one, we are trading to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, another outfielder, left fielder Brett Gardner. Now, Brett Gardner is honestly one of my favorite players in real life, even though I am a Mets fan. I just kind of like Gardner a lot. But we're going to go ahead and dish him away for a starting pitcher. Where is he? What's his name again? Jesus. Or is it? Oh, yeah. Gavin Gesualdo. He's 18 B potential, so he looks like a few years away, but I like his stamina, and everything is growing about him, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. And then Marsh. I don't know who Marsh is or what position. I forgot to mark down what position he was. Bear with me for a second, boys. I got to scroll down here and find them, but we are getting rid of our older outfielders. I haven't quite fielded offers for our second baseman yet. Oh, Jesus, what's his name? God, I already forgot his name. Starlin Castro, but I might even want to do that now. Brandon Marsh, a center fielding prospect B who's slightly younger than the guy we just traded away. Oh, my God, I'm forgetting everybody's name at this point. The guy we just traded away, he'll just come in and replace him, essentially, and just keep some depth for that outfield. So, young starting pitcher. So we acquired 2 young starting pitchers with potential. And a center fielder with potential. Because we already have fielders with potential on the roster right now. And we don't necessarily, if you look at our starting pitching here, yeah, there's all the MLB guys, but you get down here, it's getting a little bit thinner as far as talent-wise. So we're going to go ahead and acquire some talent starting pitching. So maybe when we're a World Series contender, we can trade some of those young guys away for current MLB-ready studs. All right? So, they can give us a little bit more. I don't know if I want any more. They think they should be getting more if I took that guy too. You know what? That actually isn't too bad of a trade. Wait, let me go ahead and see. What would it take to... Oh, no, never mind. We're just going to go ahead and settle for this center fielder. And we'll go ahead and trade away Tito Polo because he's another center fielder. So we're beefing up the center fielding prospects. One of these guys has to work out, right? And then we're going to go ahead and get a starting pitcher in return. Boom, there we go. And that's all set, guys. So from now on, I think that is going to be the roster here. We have too many in the MLB. We'll send this Jahmai Jones down to AAA. There we go. Matt Manning, I don't know why he's up here either. So we'll send him down as well, which means we're gonna have to call somebody up from AAA. Not too sure who to call up from AAA. Let's go ahead. You know what? 20. What do we need? We don't really need a relief pitcher because we have Bruce Rendon. Oh, wow, he dropped off significantly. I guess he was just really happy playing for the Tigers, and now he's not quite as happy for us. But you know what? It doesn't matter because this season's mostly a wash anyway. Let's go ahead here. Lineups. We have enough guys up here, it looks like. So Clint Frazier, there we go. It said Gary Sanchez is upset because he's not a star. So you know what? Let's go ahead and, yeah, they'll bat him fourth. Oh, geez, we got some, shit, no, that's not what I want. He'll bat third there, and then he can play right, and then he'll play center. Actually, Aaron Judge is a right fielder, and Conforto's a left fielder. So let me make sure that, yep, they're playing their natural positions there. Again, we'll put Clint Frazier batting leadoff, and then Michael Conforto in the second spot. He is now an 80 overall, going back up. Hopefully he doesn't drop off too much, and then Clint Frazier is quite happy, and he is growing, so that's awesome to see. He's technically a star. You know what? That could even be a place where I put a guy like Gary Sanchez. You know, he wants to be a star, but he's an everyday player, so he's fine with that, and he's not like he's going to drop off. And in the DH, we have Gleyber Torres instead of Didi Gregorius. We'll bench Didi Gregorius for Chris Carter, and he should be batting. I'll move him up in the lineup here, so he's batting right behind Aaron Judge, or right in front of Aaron. Jesus, left fielder. Yep. Oh, he's playing center field, so there we go. And then we'll put Clint Frazier there. Conforto. There we go. I think we're all set here. Gary Sanchez. You know what? We'll bat him third, and Greg Bird can bat fifth. Or is he now upset because he's not? Oh no, he wants to be a platoon player, and now he's an everyday player, so he's fine with that. Gary Sanchez will bat third in every again, no matter who it's against. Trevor Plouffe up here wants. What does he want to be? An everyday. He wants to be an everyday player, just a platoon player. So we'll go ahead and move him up here. There we go. And there we go, guys. I think that's all set now because Gary Sanchez is a star like he expects to be. Our team is performing as well. Oh, wait. No, I want Greg Bird starting every day at first base. Just making sure. And there we go. He is playing every day at first base against left-handed pitchers. He's not the greatest. We'll flip him and Judge. There we go. So that's where we're going to leave that. We could call somebody else up. I don't know if I want to call up like maybe another starting pitcher from the minors to be like Tom Green, but he's doing well down in the minors. So I'm going to let him stay down there, and then maybe we can call up oh, wow, we don't really have a very good AAA roster, do we? You know what? I think I'm okay with how it is for now. Maybe, you know what? Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the offers for Starlin Castro, and I'll make sure to stop before the trade block, and you guys can let me know any of the trades that you think would make sense for Starlin Castro. All right, I don't necessarily want to trade within the division. I can if it's a great offer, but not necessarily something that I'm emphasizing against, but not something I want to actively pursue either. So here are all the offers. I'm not going to spend. Wow, that's a lot of potential. Brad Miller's a serviceable second baseman, and we get two. You know what? This trade with the Rays might actually. We'll come back to this trade with the Rays. I'll keep flipping through here pretty quickly, just so we can get through this. A potential. Nah, he's very young. Ooh, Edwin Encarnacion is too old. I mean, that'd be great, but I don't want to acquire. There we go. Daniel Norris and Justin Upton. So no, not what I'm exactly looking for. I just did all because I don't want straight prospects unless there's like a guy, like Kelvin Herrera is a good closer, but that's not a guy I'm looking for right now. No. I feel like I always look at the same couple teams give me a great offer every time. That's not a bad offer from the Athletics, but we're gonna go ahead and keep going, guys. Go ahead and stop the video and let me know any trades that you think I should make. That one doesn't look bad for a potential outfielder, but I think we have plenty of outfield potential. I just think, oh wait, what is that? That one actually doesn't look too bad either from the Astros. I'll keep flipping through. You guys can go ahead and pause if anything catches your eye here. I still like the trade with the Rays. That one definitely caught my eye. But here's one from the Mets with a lot of young players who have good potential. So there we go. There's one from the Mets. I currently think the Rays is the best one so far. But if you guys think there's a better trade out there, go ahead and let me know. Or somebody I should go target. Like, look at the Brewers trade here. I mean, it is a closing pitcher, but some good players that I could acquire, some prospects, a first baseman prospect. There we go. We'll keep scrolling through here. Stephen Piscotty's a really good right fielder, but, you know, he's a good right fielder, so if I was looking for a right fielder right now, it would make sense. But I'm not necessarily looking for a right fielder because we have Aaron Judge out there, and there's no reason to put Aaron Judge back on the bench if we're going to give our young guys a shot and see how we do for the rest of the season. That's basically where we're at. I want to see how our young guys do. So this Rays trade here actually looks really interesting to me. Brad Miller, Malek Smith, and Casey Gillespie are three guys. You know, that's a decent trade offer to me. But if you guys saw a better one, let me know. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and keep simulating and see how we do. All right, add auto fix. All right, so we took a loss there. I'm afraid our starting pitching is going to get a lot of losses right now. Yeah, we're going to... Hey, look, Tanaka got a win, so there we go. We're not going to win a lot of games, boys, so don't expect to see a lot of wins, which is why I'm not highlighting too much. I'm going to highlight the wins when we do win, but our young guys are... I'm going to hope that they progress pretty well. And hey, look at that. The Bats came alive against Cleveland, so we actually did split the series against Cleveland. Chicago is probably going to wipe the floor with us. Okay, that's fine. Yep, we got swept. Toronto. Let's go ahead and let's just keep getting through here. Corey Guerin. Let's go ahead and just keep simulating. So, oh my God, Jesus. Selman got lit up. Jeez. Hey, and then we came back with a 11-0 win. Oh, nice job, Tanaka. Tanaka is pitching like a stud, like an absolute freaking nature. Like, oh my God. This team, I've never seen a team play this poorly. Jesus. You know what? I don't care who's been called up or down. Acquisitions, transactions, fine. Let's go ahead and check out... Oh, our cash flow went up too. I mean, I'm not too worried about cash flow. We are the Yankees. But player statistics. Who's hitting well for us and who's not? So Clint Frazier, the rookie, is actually batting above 300, which is impressive. Jorge Mateo, at second baseman prospect. I wouldn't expect Clint Frazier to be up there. Gary Sanchez is... Yeah, so nobody's really hitting well. Maybe I want to... Let's check out home runs. Who's got power? Chris Carter obviously has the power, and Judge is up there in power. He's been killing it in real life, so I wish that would kind of transfer over here. On base percentage, yeah, so Clinton Frazier is killing it right now. I'm glad I started him out there in center field. Gleyber Torres as well is also getting on base quite a bit. Not hitting the ball very well, but he is getting on base. So hopefully we'll see an uptick in his numbers. Pitchers. Can't really look at pitchers right now because... Oh my God, wait. Let's go look at Tanaka's numbers for a second. Jesus. 3.14 ERA, but 0.98 whip. Like, he is by far our best pitcher. And with a team this shitty, I can't believe he's pitching this well. Like, that's just impressing me so much right now. St. Louis, that's okay. And we lost again. Mets are offering us a trade. So they want Gary Sanchez. And they want our stud star catcher, somebody that I want to build this team around. For a first baseman in Dominic Smith, who's got A potential, a starting pitcher in Giovanni DePriest, who's a B potential, and a catcher who has C potential. You know, I'm going to decline this trade. If you guys think I should make this one, it's still going to be there, but I'm going to decline it for now and simulate up to the trade deadline because I want your guys' thoughts on what I should do at the trade deadline and whatnot. Okay, that's fine. We're losing a ton of games. Hey, and the Orioles are offering us a trade offer. So they want a relief pitcher for third baseman. Yeah, no, this is not a trade. That's not even worth like discussing. So Selman gets the win right before the All-Star break. Let's go ahead and skip the home run derby. Hey, we have an All-Star, so let's go ahead and see who made the All-Star game. I'm not actually going to play it. I'm just going to go ahead and flip through here. I would have assumed it's Tanaka, but I guess it's not. Who did make it from our team? Gary Sanchez made it. What's he hitting? 256 with 13 home runs and 39 RBIs. So not the greatest. So I don't know why he made the All-Star game over a guy like Tanaka or some of our better players. But let's go ahead and get through the rest of the month here, and then we'll go ahead and check out the Astros are offering us a trade. Mitre for Tony Kemp. No, Tony Kemp's not good. For a second, I confused Kemp with Altuve. Kemp is no. There's no reason to trade away a left field prospect for that. That's fine. Nope. We'll go ahead and simulate through here. That's fine. Against Houston. Oh, Tanaka bruised his hand. And Betances got the win, so there we go. I wouldn't mind seeing us win because, again, in baseball, there's no reason to tank. It's only, okay, George Springer went to the Dodgers from the Astros for Bellinger and Richie Johnson. So a really, really good center fielding prospect. Or not a prospect, a really good center fielder for two young prospects who have got probably a lot of trade value. Starlin Castro got injured, but we got a 10-1 win behind Tanaka, who's got his ERA under 3. So Tanaka's got his ERA under 3 on a 30. We're 30 games below 500, and Tanaka's ERA is under 3. That's impressive. Hey, we got back-to-back wins for the first time in a while. I'm starting to come to, oh my God, look at that, guys. For some reason, this team all of a sudden is actually winning games. What the hell is going on? Is everyone else just getting, whoa. Oh, okay, the trade deadline is coming up, but I'm going to go ahead and check if Starlin Castro is on the final year of his deal. If he is, we'll go ahead. He's got 1 year remaining, so we can go ahead and get rid of him at the beginning of next season. Again, I don't think there's a lot of trade offers there for him. Like Manny Machado for Starlin Castro. No, that's not, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm going to get that. I just threw that up there just for fun. Dallas Keuchel for Starlin Castro. Ooh, it's a close one. Yeah, I'm just throwing players on. Oh, wow, we actually could get Chris Davis. Interesting, cool. Oh, it's an older team in Baltimore, though, so nobody that I would really want to go ahead and get. Let's go ahead and keep it going, boys. We are winning, so, oh my God, what the hell is this? All of a sudden, this team just got pissed off by losing, and now we've just won, what is that, 5 straight games? We swept Toronto. We won the series against Seattle, and then we just beat Boston. Oh, and we take our first loss in a while, which, hey, I don't mind. Okay, and here come the losses against a good team in the Boston Red Sox, and there we go. So we're coming back down to earth. The trade deadline is today. Oh God, now I've got some choices to make. Let's see. Oh, let's view the trade block. Maybe there's somebody on the trade block I'd want to go get for our second baseman. Starlin Castro. Jesus, I'm forgetting his name every single time I talk about him. So here's a potential center fielder from Pittsburgh. Okay, does he want to be playing in the MLB? Yes, he does want to be playing in the MLB, so that's interesting. Max Moroff, potential second base prospect. I think I want to go more for infielding prospects too, so that might actually do well because I think we have enough pitching prospects in the system. These two guys, Vince Velasquez for the Phillies or Maikel Franco. I mean, he's a little bit too good for us right now, but he's definitely a star. There's no doubt about that. And I don't know who exactly we have at third base. Can I view our roster? Okay, that's not our roster. Why would it give me the option to view our roster if it wouldn't be our roster? So third baseman is Trevor Plouffe, so we could try and go ahead and get that third baseman for Trevor Plouffe. I actually like that idea a lot. View trading block again. Is there anybody up here that I overlooked? Brian Dozier, no. Byron Buxton, he's an potential outfielder, but we have plenty of outfielding prospects. Chris Davis, but he's 30. I'm just looking at potential right now, so don't mind if I stop on some older players. Zach Wheeler from the Mets, don't need him. I personally don't like him a lot. But this Maikel Franco, he seems to be a really good player to go ahead and get, although his average is very poor. But, what are you going to do? Let me go ahead and see if they'll take, what are they looking for? They're looking for relief pitching, so let's go ahead and offer them Starlin Castro and Trevor Plouffe. And there it is. They would actually accept that trade, so we could actually put Jorge Mateo and start him full-time there at second base. We can actually get a little bit more out of them than what Aaron Nola. Ooh, we could actually get Aaron Nola, too, a really good starting pitching prospect, actually. He's 24. Yeah, they got lots of young. Oh, we could get their top 2 players if I just threw in a little bit more. Let's go ahead and give them one of our starting pitchers down here a little bit. Jordan Montgomery, Dante Dyer. There we go, boys. This is a block. I'd call this a blockbuster. 2 really good players. I mean, they're not going to screw up the rebuild right now. They're both in the final year of their contracts, so they're guaranteed. Well, we're guaranteed to get the first shot at them, and we're getting something for Starlin Castro, Plouffe, and Dyer. Because if we re-sign these guys, we can definitely go for the World Series next year because they've both got beat potential, and they're just about to hit their prime. So you know what? Let's go ahead and make this trade. Offer this trade to the Phillies, and perfect. So the trade deadline, we went ahead and made a splash. There we go. Somebody's on the DL. We don't need to worry about that. And then, you know what? I'm going to have they call up Jake Cave. So, yeah, let's go ahead and put Franco in here at third base and Jorge Mateo in here at second base. You know, I'm going to let the computer automatically do the rotation. And Severino injured, bruised his ribs. Important messages. What are the important messages at this point? Okay, Tom Green. Okay, Tom Green is doing really well with a 1.25 ERA. Damn, he's doing really good. Okay, Ben Heller, good in the Double-A. Justice Sheffield is struggled in the Triple-A, so maybe I want to send him down to the Double-A. All right, so yeah, just go ahead and send Justice Sheffield. He's going up. Never mind, we're not going to go ahead and send him down. And then there was a Double-A relief pitcher, I think. Yeah, Ben Heller, who was doing really well, and his potential is going up too down there playing for the Trenton Thunder, so that's nice to see. Let's go ahead and check out what they did with our lineup. So yeah, they have Chris Carter there. Yeah, I actually like this a lot. I do like what. Oh, I don't like how Gleyber Torres is on the bench though for Didi Gregorius. Yep, Gregorius, and then there we go. So perfect. That's all I wanted to change. Acquisitions. What happened? People put players on waivers. That's it. Okay, so some big names on waivers. Shelby Miller. There's a potential starting pitcher. Let's go. You know what? I'm actually going to place a claim on Shelby Miller just because he's got potential. He's a starting pitcher, and you know what? Screw it. We could trade him away if need be. Let's go ahead, keep scrolling down here, and nope, there doesn't look to be anybody else that I would want. Our pitching rotation got a little bit screwed up. They put Aaron Nola in the bullpen over Selman. So Selman is starting over Nola, so we'll go ahead and switch that because, he's not happy with his contract. He wants to be paid a lot more. Bro, I would, but I can't do that right now. Actually, you know what? Oh, God, we don't want both of our long relievers hurt. Severino will be back by the time his... There we go. Severino's no longer injured, and Peralta is no longer injured, so we'll leave him there. And, okay, Double-A. Wow, so lots of injuries and stuff like that, so let's go ahead and keep it going. So Bauer, Aaron Nola gets his first start. Oh, no, Tom Green got hurt down in the minors. Okay, Nola gets his first win as a Yankee. There we go. And another win by the Yankees. So Dull. Another win, a win against Cincinnati. Can we sweep the Reds? Severino, Cave sustained an injury, and yes, we did. We won 9-3. So boys, I actually made some good-looking trades now. I mean, I know we're not going to come anywhere near the postseason, but hey, we're going to improve a little bit, and I definitely think that our guys are going to grow too. And another win, hell yeah! Keep it going, boys. Keep it rolling. The Yankees have yet to lose in the month of August, and the second I say that, we lost. How did I know that was going to come? But hey, we pick it right back up with a win by Selman. Trevor Bauer, Peralta got the 1-0 win. Aaron Nola, 7-5 win. Tanaka, 3-1 win. Hell, I'll take this. Look at this. Okay, there's our second loss in the month of August, but we bounced right back again. So wow, August apparently is a good month. Except then Bauer takes a loss to Oakland. But we do end up. Sheffield sustained its. Oh wow, we actually crushed him. Tanaka is pitching lights out. I don't care if this season is a bust or if it's a throwaway season. I am happy with how this team is playing now that I've made trades for a bunch of players that I think you're looking at the roster for next season, guys. If you want to look at like this right here, that might be our starting rotation, and maybe keep Selman in the bullpen because his overall is going up. And he's not upset with being in the bullpen. He wants to be depth. So you guys might be looking at next year's New York Yankees team that could actually contend for something. And look at that, guys. A whole bunch of rookies in the lineup, but they're all going up. Conforto is no longer dropping in overall. His potential is still going down. Gary Sanchez is dropping in certain areas. Chris Carter's overall is going up, though, and his power is almost up to a 99 against righties. Greg Bird is hot. He is dropping. I don't know why. That's frustrating to see Greg Bird drop like that. Maikel Franco is also going up this season. Jorge Mateo is growing this season. Aaron Judge is going up this season. And Gleyber Torres is also going up this season. Jake Cave is growing. Didi Gregorius is dropping. And Romine is growing. So, boys, a lot of growth. And thank you for your advice on that one. Because and a couple of the trades I made, I want to say were pretty good trades. That trade with look at our GM ratings up to a B now. Awesome. So that trade with the Phillies, I almost said Flyers. The Phillies was a huge trade for us. I mean, after that trade at the trade deadline here, I mean, look at this team in August right now. I don't want to say anything and jinx it, but there we go. Another win. Severino. Oh, the Athletics are offering us a trade. So they want Ian Clarkin from us for relief pitcher Adam Warren. You know, I don't need to do that right now. This team is playing just fine, and I don't need a guy who's not even going to really see any time. So Let's keep it going here. Okay. So loss, win, but we're not stringing any losing streaks together. And just as I say that, we're about to lose a couple straight. Hey, but hey, look at that, boys. You know, I said we were not going to win a few in a row. We're not going to lose a few in the row. And we lose 2, but then we bounce right back with a win. And we lost the series against Detroit, but with September coming up and a whole bunch of prospects ready to come up to the majors, because I doubt our minor league, oh God. So it was a really hot month of August, and then back in September, it's not looking as hot as it was. So Kansas City, did they call people? Okay, they haven't called people up yet. They just did, and hey, look at that. Nola gets a win. So Nola actually was not playing well. I think it was like 5-10 before he got here. He's 4-3 since he got here. Tanaka, Tom Green took the loss. They did call up a whole bunch of players. I do hate when they do that sometimes because then they just put them in here and the computer will then use them, unfortunately. And then, yeah, but our starting rotation to me looks pretty good. And then our lineup, yeah, Clint Frazier and Mateo is cold, but there's no way he could have kept up what he was doing, especially with all the at-bats. But Clint Frazier's overall or potential is growing, and he is growing a lot playing as an everyday player here. Wow. I am certainly impressed, and he's batting .274, so I'm excited to see how the end of the season goes for us. Let's see here. Oh, wow, everybody got called up. You know what? I'm actually going to do something. Jorge Mateo, go ahead and switch with Clint Frazier, because I want Clint Frazier leading off every day, just because why not, right? He'll technically be a star. He'll be super happy, and hopefully we can get some more growth out of him. And we'll keep it going. Let's see how it goes. Against Baltimore, Pineda strained his oblique during today's game. He'll be out for a few days, but oh my God, we destroyed Dallas Keuchel and the Baltimore Orioles. And then we lose 2-0. Of course, we couldn't have saved 5 of those runs for this game. Of course not. And then we lose again, a win against Boston. Look at that, boys. And then Pineda comes back right for his start, but then gets smacked 7-0. All right, Baltimore, and we get swept by Baltimore, so this team is coming back down to earth. Although I have seen a lot more wins than I was expecting. Look at all these wins. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. Tom Green got a win, that potential prospect. Severino, a guy that I want around for a long time. Trevor Bauer, Aaron Nola. So yeah, look at Nola, guys. He is killing it since he came to New York. Masahiro Tanaka. Oh, Rondon got the loss, actually. So Pineda gets the win against Boston. There we go. 7-9. And how many games? Okay, so that game on Sunday is our last game. So we are. I don't want to end the season with a five-game losing streak. We've already lost 4 in a row. Let's see here. Completed, that's fine. Let's go ahead. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and quick manage. And we're going to get our first ever taste of actually getting our hands on the game. And we have Pineda starting for us. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start Pineda. I don't want to start Severino because he's cold right now. Let's go ahead and start Pineda. And I think, Greg Bird, he's pretty tired, so we might want to flip him. Can Kegel? No, he can play. I kind of want to see what the young guys can do, though. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and flip Carter in Bird's position, and then we'll put Jake Cave. No, he doesn't have much potential. He's got all right potential. Kegel's a top 50 prospect, so you know what? Let's go ahead and throw him in there and give Greg Bird a rest here. All right, so let's go ahead and advance, and we're going to play ball. All right, Pineda, what you got? Ground out, Pilar. Oh, an error. He goes to second. Josh Don. Oh, my God. Wow, that was a terrible start to this. So after an error, Josh Donaldson capitalizes on it. Let's see, Troy Tulowitzki, he's got decent discipline. So, you know, let's just pitch to him. He struck him out. Chris Coughlin, great discipline. Let's just go ahead and... All right, so Clint Frazier, what do you got for us? He grounds out. Conforto, he walked. Nice, that's what I like to see. He doesn't have a lot of speed, so let's go ahead and hit and run. And a single, and he's over to third. You know what? Let's go ahead and swing away. A 3-run bomb for Chris Carter. That's what I like to see. Ronnie Kagel, put him in, he grounds out. Okay, Michael Franco, and he strikes out. All right, so we're at the 6th batter. Steve Pierce, what is he? You know what, let's just go ahead and pitch to him. Ground out. Ryan Rua, the DH. He's not great at vision, so you know, let's pitch around him. Okay, he's going to walk. Pitch, and an error. So we're making fielding errors, boys. So I might need to improve our fielding aspect of the game. Let's go ahead. Russell Martin. Ooh, let's go ahead and just pitch to him. A double play and we get out of the inning. That's what I like to see. So the defense finally steps up and gets us out of that one. So it's 3-2 here in the bottom of the second. Jorge Mateo flies out. Aaron Judge, he takes a walk. Gleyber Torres, he's actually batting pretty well. You know what? He's got good vision. Let's go ahead and swing away. And he grounded into a fielder's choice. Clint Frazier back up. let's go ahead and swing away, and he strikes out. So, okay, we're back up to the top of the order here. Josh Donaldson is, all right, Pilar, and then you know what? Let's pitch around him. We'll walk him. That's fine. Tulowitzki hits a double, and they score a run. So I'm being a little bit too conservative. Maybe I should just tell my boys to pitch. There we go. So, yeah, I'm not going to get too cute with it anymore. Just go ahead. You know what? This worked last time. Hit and run. Okay, he flew out, so Conforto ran back. And a pop out for Chris Carter. Ronnie Cagle put him in. He's 0 for 1. He's only played 6 games this season, so he's yet to get his first major league hit. But he gets on base, and he's got good speed. Come on, Maikel Franco. A single might score. A 3-run bomb. So the Bronx Bombers, well, they're alive and well in New York City, baby. All right, Jorge Mateo, keep it going. And he flies out. All right. So you know what? Not going to get cute. Just going to pitch, baby. And we're out of the inning. Aaron Judge. Come on. Let's see what you got. I mean, you've been going up and almost, holy shit, is power versus lefties up by 8? Only thing I don't like to see is power right versus righties going down. But thank God, boys, that you guys comment down in the comment section because, you know, I'm much happier with how this is going now. All right, let's go ahead and swing away. All right, Gleyber Torres, he gets a single. Clint Frazier, what are you going to do? Swing, strikeout. Okay, Conforto, what are you going to do? Come on, swing for us and gets a single. Gary Sanchez, swing away, Gary. Ooh, and they pulled their pitcher in the bottom of the 4th. Left-handed pitcher, A.J. Happ. And, of course, that's Gary Sanchez's weakness is lefties. But he gets a single and he gets an RBI. Go ahead and swing away, Chris Carter. There we go, and he pops out. That's not too bad. So Russell Martin. All right, yeah, we'll just go ahead and pitch a single. Oh, and they crush a 2-run home run off of Pineda. So we're Pilar's up, pitch to him. Josh Donaldson's up, pitch to him. He flies out. There we go. Troy Tulowitzki grounds out. All right, so a little bit rough start to the inning, but he goes ahead and gets 3 straight outs. Ronnie Cagle has an RBI. Still looking for his first hit of the game, though. Swing away, fly out. All right, Franco is 1 for 2 today. He pops out 1 for 3. And then Jorge Mateo, looking for his first hit of the day, is going to strike out. So Coughlin, all right, pitch out, fly out. There we go. Fly out, and then Ryan Rua, pitch, pop out. There we go. So Pineda's still pitching well. I'll take that any day. Left-handed A.J. Happ. Ooh, this is Aaron Judge's powerhouse, and he strikes out. Torres against lefties now. He's got decent contact. Let's go ahead and swing. Okay, grounds out. Clint Frazier, what are you gonna? He doesn't have a lot against lefties, but he gets a double. All right, Conforto against lefties. Conforto's not very good against lefties. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and swing away. Why not? And he gets the walk. Gary Sanchez. That's right. He wasn't that great against lefties, but he gets a double and gets 2 RBIs in the process. Chris Carter versus lefties. I mean, his power is fantastic. So you know what? Swing, and he gets a double. There we go. Keep it going, Ronnie. Against lefties, you're all right, and he flies out. So we have a 10-5 lead here in the 7th inning. I wish it would tell me how many pitches Michael Pineda has pitched this game, because I'd really. Whoa, he's up to an 88. Jeez, I'd really like to see how many pitches he's thrown. I see his energy meter over there, so we might have to pull him at some point. Okay, a single, sack, bunt. Strikeout, there we go. This might be his last out if he can get it. And a fly out. Perfect. So, you know what? I don't know. I'll have to make the decision when we get there. Franco flies out. Mateo flies out. Judge strikes out. Ooh, so we have Donaldson. What is Donaldson? Oh, Donaldson's not bad against anything. Jesus. But if there is a weakness, it's righties. So, Pineda, if you can get this out, that would be fantastic. He gets a strikeout. Troy Tulowitzki against righties. That's also his weakness. He strikes out. Coughlin against righties. He's decent at it. He gets a single. Okay, Pineda, I know he's getting tired, boys, but let's go ahead and pitch around here. He walks him. Let's go ahead and just pitch to Rua. Oh, they get a single. You know what? I'm not going to have him work out of it. I need a pitching change. I need to bring in somebody. So this guy's right. He's bad against lefties, and he's not very good against lefties. So do we have a lefty? We don't really have a lefty. You know what? Let's go ahead and throw Shreve in there. Chasen Shreve. All right, let's go ahead and just pitch. And a ground out, and he gets us out of that inning, boys. Hell yeah. So Torres, let's see. What do you got here? What do you against a lefty? You know what? Do we have anybody on the bench that I'd like to bring in? Greg Bird against lefties, not the greatest. Cave against lefties, definitely not the greatest. Gregorius, not too awesome. Torres, nah. Jones, meh. Torres, no. Mitre, no. Oh, he's 19 years old. Jeremy Mitre. I think I might have drafted this guy. I'm not too sure. Gleyber Torres, you know what? You can go ahead and just swing away, and he grounds out. Clint Frazier, Just keep swinging, my man. And then Conforto grounds out. So, you know what? Russell Martin against lefties. He's not too good. He's got better contact, so he's not going to kill us. A double. Okay. Against lefties, this guy's definitely not as good against lefties. All right, a fly out, but he advanced the runner. Let's go ahead and bring in a righty to face Kevin Pillar. Oh, wait, I want to go to a pitching change here. Oh, we're in the top of the ninth. I should have brought in Chapman. You know what? Let's just go ahead and bring Chapman in to close the game out. Why not? Pitch. And he gets a single. Pitch. A 2-run home run. Pitch. And finally gets the out. And one more. Come on, can you get it? And a ground out. There we go. And Chris Carter got 4 RBIs today. It was definitely a high-scoring game, but boys, we went out on a win. And that's the end of the season here. We finished 69 and 93. We'll go ahead and check our player stats just to see how everyone did. Definitely, oh my God, Maikel Franco's average was atrocious. Gleyber Torres led the team in, wow, he's up to an 80 now. So yeah, definitely, he was like a 73 to start the season, but definitely playing him is the right move, so thank you. Gleyber Torres is growing in potential and overall, which is awesome to see. He was second. Gary Sanchez, okay, he's leveled out at an 87. That's fine. Romine was fourth with those kind of, okay, I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. So Bird is dropping. So if you guys have any reasons for why Bird is dropping, go ahead and let me know. Aaron Judge, yeah, he's growing too. He was pretty good this season. Jake Cave, all right, he's growing, but he's got C potential. Conforto, back up. He's going back up, and overall, who else did we want? Oh, Mateo. He's up to an 80, so we have our second baseman of the future. And Maikel Franco, well, yeah, we saw how that one went. So let's go ahead here and check out home runs. Who's hitting bombs? Obviously, Chris Carter. I don't know if I want to... How many years has he signed for? Maybe one more year. Gary Sanchez, okay. Maikel Franco, well, he wasn't here for most of the year. Michael Conforto, Bird, Judge, Frazier, Torres, all had more than 10 home runs. RBIs? Chris Carter was almost at 90. Maikel Franco was almost at 75, and above 50, there's your guys above 50. On base percentage, Gleyber Torres can definitely get on base. So you know what? Gleyber Torres might be a really good leadoff guy, because with that, oh wait, I'm sorting by slugging. There we go. But he's still number 1 in on base percentage. Clint Frazier could also be a guy, depending on how they grow in the offseason. But I definitely like Gleyber Torres to be a leadoff guy for us. Walks, who drew the most? Chris Carter actually drew the most walks with 24 vision, but his discipline is 85. So I think vision is able to put the bat on the ball, and discipline is just able to check your swing. So I don't know which rating actually affects those, but let's see. Who made the most errors? There we go. That's what I want to see. Greg Bird made the most errors. He was playing first base for most of the year too, so that's interesting to see. Greg Bird is making errors, and Jorge Mateo is also making errors. I mean, he can hit, but at shortstop, actually, he plays second base. Never mind. I was going to say at shortstop, you need somebody who doesn't make a lot of errors, and I guess their fielding percentage was all right. I'd like to see somebody more in the Gary Sanchez range of fielding percentage, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and check out our pitchers, our starting pitchers specifically. ERA, wow. That was a great season for Tanaka. Under 3 ERA and an under 1 whip. So, boys, he's the ace. There's no doubt about it. There's no questioning it. Aaron Nola actually came in and played quite well for us when he was here. He had to bring this down a little bit. Like I said, I think he was 5-10 when he got here, so we went 5-3 since being here, so that's awesome to see. Peralta actually got 2 saves, and Selman got a save. So Selman was the most underwhelming player of the year. I'll give him that award. Severino, I wish he would just grow, but he's up to an 81 now, which is nice to see. So maybe this is where Severino hits his stride and lives up to that A potential. Relief pitchers, that's how this went. We'll just look at whip. Ooh. So Bruce Rendon actually had a really bad time. So did Betances. Closing pitchers, Chapman had 32 saves. How many saves did he blow? He blew 5 saves. That's not too bad in 32 attempts. But there we go, boys. Oh, look at, here we go. So Tanaka led the league in innings pitched and whip. So that's awesome, except for the innings pitched. I don't want to burn him out, but I don't know if that actually matters. Awards, Gary Sanchez and Conforto won Gold Glove Awards, so good for them. This is the Silver Slugger. I'll just go in order. So the American League MVP was Nelson Cruz, batted .281 with 46 home runs and 123 RBIs. Wow. Cy Young went to Chris Sale in Boston, 3.35 ERA. I mean, if Tanaka had more wins, if he had a better record like that, he would definitely have won this award, no doubt in my mind. He had the best whip. He had a whip better than Sales, actually. It was under. His ERA was under 3 and under 1 whip. It's just the wins that got Sale there. Wow. Batting title went to Cabrera. That would definitely make sense. I mean, he batted 346 with 36 home runs and over 100 RBIs. There you go, guys. Here are all the awards. Gary Sanchez won the Golden Glove. Sorry, I thought I saw another Yankee in there. Conforto won the Golden Glove for left fielders. He's won it. Hey, we've actually dominated left field Golden Glovers. So Brett Gardner and then Conforto. So awesome. And then his catcher, Gary Sanchez, in back-to-back years. So looks like we got some really good simulating outfielders. But let's go ahead and actually, I'm going to go check out the standings. We were not too far behind the Orioles. And look at that. Our contact is terrible, but our pitching and power are way up there. So I don't know if I need to work on that because, I mean, we had a decent end of the season. I mean, this was a rough month for us, but, I mean, August. I'm going to just highlight this month. It was an awesome month for us. But this video is getting a little bit long, so I will end the video here. We will finish the postseason, start the offseason, and finish the offseason in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more tips or tricks for me, I'd love to hear them. Thank you so much for the previous ones because that's definitely helped. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to make sure you're updated when I post the next video, and I will see you guys in the next one.